guys? I'm about to work out here, and it is Thursday morning, and I decided to go to Walmart. I went to the Murphy Walmart, the one that always interrogates me at the door, even though I pay for the damn merchandise right in front of this lady, and she's always stopping me and saying, "Can I see your receipt, please? Can I see your receipt, please?" Even though I pay for that damn stuff right in front of her. She does her job way too damn good. Way too good. She needs to chill on that. So I decided to go not through that door so I could get stopped by that lady and interrogated and accused of thievery. Even though I'm in my late 40s. Do people still steal in their late 40s? I decided to go down to the other side of the entire store. The other side, and the other side of the checkout. So I did self-checkout. No one stood by me as I paid for my stuff. This freaking phone magnet. Sort of good. You knew you were in trouble when you were a kid, and your dad would do that. When he would talk like this, he wouldn't lose. He was that pissed. Anyway, I went to the other side of the store. Self-checkout. No one stood by me. Everyone was nice. As I walked out of the store, the lady's like, "Have a good day." And I said, "Oh, you too." And she goes, "Oh, thank you." Completely different experience on the other side of the store. Completely different. Anyway, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I got this on clearance, 20 bucks. Battle Damage Shredder. I already have the regular shredder, the non-battle damage shredder. That was the Loot Crate one. The one that was going nutso on the frickin' secondary for a while there. I don't know what it's priced at now. I'm not selling it, but I have the regular one. This one I'm going to display without the helmet, so you can see his messed up face. I'm really into the Ninja Turtles right now. I'm really into the Eastman and Laird's comic book action figures. I frickin' love that they're doing so many figures. We got a frickin' Kirby. We got a Baxter. I will see you guys back at the Nerd Bar. Definitely have some stuff to show you, including a couple things from a line I didn't think that I would ever collect, but I am now, I guess. So we'll see how they display with the rest of the figures from this specific property. Okay, that's enough hints about that. I'll show you what it is back at the Nerd Bar. What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, and I am over in Plano. I usually don't go to this Target. I'm at Target in the parking lot, but I did pick up a couple things. The reason I'm over in Plano is because I actually was buying Mrs. Cincy's birthday gift. Tomorrow is her birthday. I wanted to get her something nice and something that she needed. We're all about functional gifts now. I like to buy something that she can actually use over and over, like shoes or stuff like that. But this one, she would definitely use every single day. I bought her an Apple Watch. So I got her a new Apple Watch. Her old one will probably go to P-Dog. Anyway, I got that, and then I went over to Target. I was like, I'm at Best Buy. I freaking see Target over there. It's a Target I always used to go to when I lived in Allen. So I decided I would just stop by, check it out, see what they have. And I actually found two NECA figures that I didn't even know existed. So these two, I guess, came out for Haulathon. I never saw them in my local Target. So when I saw them here, I was like, well, that's freaking cool. I need to pick those up. The first of which is they're both NECA TMNT. First of all, they had the cartoon VHS looking packaging. They had all four of those turtles here. So again, I passed on those, but I did pick these up. Eastman and Laird's Elite Guard. Hell freaking yes. The Elite Guard, classic colors, Foot Clan. Very excited for this. I think they appeared in City at War, the end of the original Eastman and Laird's run, Volume 1. And then as did this guy, I have to go back and read and see which ones this guy appeared in, but he looked freaking badass. He is the Foot Enforcer. Look, big, chunky, thick boy. And then I got this for me for the drive back. Hell freaking yes. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you back at the Nerd Bar. I definitely have some stuff to show you. I got some stuff in the mail. Got some stuff that I ordered. Adios, guys. Happy birthday, Mrs. Cincy. What's up, guys? Back at the Nerd Bar. If the audio sounds different, it's because I'm checking out this new microphone setup. I got a new microphone. It's a little lapel mic. It started up here, then it went here, and now it's down here because I talked too loud apparently, and I was peaking. The reds were popping. So Hopefully this audio sounds good so I don't have to do this damn toy haul twice, because I'm looking at a couple stackaroos here. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to talk about the figure line that I am absolutely loving to collect right now. We're going to talk about something that I never ever frickin' thought I would collect, but I bought two things, so we'll see how they look in the display. And then we're going to talk about some old tried and true, some Marvel Legends. Let's start with the Marvel Legends, shall we? So I'm actually trying to focus on completing a few teams right now. I am missing figures from X-Force, and we're talking about like 90s X-Force, like Cable X-Force, Rob Liefeld X-Force. I'm collecting the New Warriors. I'm also collecting the Secret Avengers. I only need like one or two figures from Secret Avengers. Shang-Chi I need, and the Richard Rider Nova. Speaking of Nova, let's go back to the New Warriors, because the first Marvel Legends I picked up is an exclusive. It was a Walgreens exclusive, and it is Nova, but this is the Kid Nova. This is the Nova that was in New Warriors. They actually did make another Nova, another Kid Nova with the all red that he first wore, I think in like the first 5 to 10 issues of New Warriors back in the, what was that, late 80s, early 90s? But I like this one a lot. This was a Walgreens exclusive. He did cost a little bit more than retail for me. I think it was 35 bucks, but well worth it. So he will go with Rage, Firestar, and Speedball. And I'm still looking for Night Thrasher, by the way. He will go with this guy. He is known by two names. One is good old Justice, but a lot of us know him by Marvel Boy. So good old Marvel Boy, good old Justice from New Warriors. Bam. So there's two new Warriors to add to the team. So slowly and surely building that team out. All right. Another thing that I like to collect for Marvel Legends is, if you can kind of see them behind me, I have a X-Men shelf, I have an X-Men villain shelf, but up higher, out of camera, out of frame, is an Avengers shelf. And then right below that, I got some bad guys. But the first one you're going to see here is a good guy, and he was part of the Avengers team, and I do have most of the rest of that team, but his name is Bucky Barnes. So this is the Bucky Barnes. This was also an exclusive. This was a Walmart exclusive Bucky Barnes Captain America. Hell frickin' yes. They were sold out for the longest time, and they actually got more of these in. I don't know if it's still in stock. And then the next two you're going to see are going to go right on the villains shelf. This is freaking awesome right here, because I have like 2 or 3 caps on my Avengers shelf, my good guy shelf, but I don't have any caps on the bad guy shelf. And you're thinking to yourself, wait a second, why would you put cap on your bad guy shelf? Well, if you didn't read the comic books, you would not know that he was indeed a bad guy for quite some time there. He was a Hydra cap. So this is going to be badass. I'm going to have a cap on my villain shelf. Hell frickin' yes. Captain America Secret Empire Walmart exclusive. Captain America Hell frickin' Hydra cap with the new shield. Badass. So yeah, I got the Hydra cap in. You're seeing kind of a common thread here with these things being Walmart exclusives, and that goes for this next figure too. Staying with villain shelf. This is a villain. I remember him mostly from like the McFarlane Amazing Spider-Man run, but he's been in the comic books a lot. He's even been in the movies. His name is Prowler. I got the Prowler. It comes with the masked head sculpt, which he'll probably use, and then he comes with the unmasked, which will probably go in a bin. So there you go. 2 new figures for the villain shelf. I'm very, very pleased to keep adding to my villain shelf. Those are all my Marvel Legends. We're going to move on to Masterverse New Eternia figures. This first figure will go right on that good guy shelf. There's only a few good guys that I'm still looking for, and this was one of them. It is none other than New Eternia Buzz-Off. Hell frickin' yes. Got this one on Amazon. Again, paid a little bit extra for it because I didn't get him when he first came out. He was like around 35-ish, which is fine. I'll pay the $10 surcharge for being a procrastinator and being late to the line, but I don't expect to pay retail when I didn't get it at retail. I got it after the fact, but he looks great. I've watched reviews. He looks awesome, and he will look awesome on that shelf right behind me. I'm gonna have to scoot some figures over for this one because my villain shelf, you can't see it right now, it's off camera, but that freaking shelf is pretty damn packed. I really love the He-Man villains, and this guy's badass. He looks freaking amazing in the package. I can't wait to get him out of the package, get him on the shelf. It's Faker, guys, and here he is. Look at that. He looks freaking amazing. Faker, New Eternia. Man, that head sculpt looks badass. I don't know if you could see that, but it looks really, really good. I can't wait to open it up, get it on the bad guy shelf. I have so many figures here to open up. It's awesome. All right, moving on. So those are all the Masters of the Universe New Eternia figures that you're going to see here in this haul. Let's move on to some wrestling. I picked up a few wrestling figures. I am a fan of the wrestling. I don't pick and choose. I like WWE. I like AEW. I like them both. I got this this tag team right here. Very, very excited to see these at my local Walmart. We're talking about none other than the Acclaimed. So I got Max Caster there. Every time I'm watching AEW, I can pretty much watch it like on low volume. And then when the Acclaimed come out, I like to hear their raps because they're very current. They talk about a lot of current things. And they're kind of ruthless sometimes. Without this next guy, Max Caster would be a singles competitor, and he's not a singles competitor. He's a tag team with Mr. Anthony Bowen. So I got the other half of the Acclaimed. Billy Gunn is on the checklist back here, but apparently he's a chase. And I saw that some people are actually finding the chase Billy Gunn. So I would love to have the Billy Gunn. I didn't buy the 3-pack, obviously, since I'm buying these individual figures. But again, he is a chase. I don't think they made a regular figure of him. So yeah, it would be nice if I could find the Billy Gunn, but I'm not holding my breath at this point. This last figure, the guy is currently in AEW, but he was previously in another promotion, and they actually started making some figures on Mattel Creations for this promotion, and I couldn't be any happier because I freaking love Ring of Honor. I absolutely love it. It's kind of what really, really got me into really appreciating live wrestling. Yes, I went to a lot of live WWE events, but when I started going to Ring of Honor and sitting front row ringside, it was like a new thing. I felt like I was part of the experience. So I really, really started liking Ring of Honor, and thus I kind of jumped over to AEW as a result of liking Ring of Honor, because a lot of those guys came from Ring of Honor. So what are we talking about here? I got this from Mattel Creations. It is a Claudio Castagnoli Ring of Honor figure. They are making a AEW figure. I have not opened this yet, so I'm going to take it out here, see what he looks like. Badass. So there's Claudio, otherwise known as Cesaro if you're a WWE only fan. This is so freaking cool. A Ring of Honor Claudio Castagnoli. And I do have a couple more Ring of Honor figures on the way. I just ordered 2 more. So I'm really, really happy to pick this up. This is one of 5,000, and it was Jazzwares Vault. Did I say Mattel Creations? I might have said Mattel Creations. Thinking about something else. Jazzwares Vault is where you buy these. Jazzwares Vault. Mattel Creations would be like the WWE exclusive figures. I stand corrected. Don't lambaste me in the comments. All right, this next figure, this company reached out to me, and they were like, hey, we've seen your videos. Would you like to look at one of our figures? We'll send it to you complimentary. I was like, sure, I don't freaking care. And they were like, okay, cool. You don't have to say anything good about the figure. Just, be honest and share it if you want on social media or on YouTube. So that's what I'm doing. I got this figure from this company. The company's called Savage Crucible. I think I'm going to unbox it on a separate video. Maybe I'll do it on a live. I don't know. But I feel like I should unbox it, look at it, and really give you my thoughts, my honest thoughts and opinions on the figure. So it's Savage Crucible. I don't even know what the figure looks like. I just took it out of the shipping box here. This is the shipping box that it came in. Pretty badass art, if I do say so. But let me go ahead and show you. I don't know if I saw that some other YouTubers are getting figures from this company. I don't know if it's the same exact one that I got, but let's take a look for the first time. I'm not sure what it looks like. I'm not sure which figure it is, but I think that's the same figure that the other guys have gotten. It's very shiny. Holy frick. And then there's like a whole write-up right here. It's like a lizard guy. Got a tail. Looks like a lizard. He's got a sword, couple swords. So yeah, there you go. I'll unbox it on another video, but thank you, Savage Crucible, for sending this to me, and I will let you guys know what I think of the figure. I do have the final 2 items in my lap ready to show you. It's the 2 items from a line that I didn't ever think I would collect, but I am apparently now. But before I show you those, I just want to let you know that I actually just already filmed another video where I pick up 2 monster grails, huge grails. So make sure you have notifications turned on, because that video, it's all filmed. I just need to put it out there, so that'll go out there sooner than later. I also, following up that video, will have another video, toy-related video with, this is ridiculous, but 6 hot toys. I got 6 new hot toys in. They're still in box. They're right here off camera. I'm very excited to open them up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open them up, show you which ones I got, and then I'm going to actually put them in the display and show you how I have them posed and all that stuff. So that'll be the next video. And then I have another video for Beyond Plastic. I actually have like 4 videos for Beyond Plastic. So nothing new currently on there. I'm still trying to build up the subscribership and stuff, but I have like 4 or 5 videos already filmed. They're going to go directly on there. They're non-toy related, but they're me related. So if you want to watch like me opening up hockey cards or showing off jerseys or going to a restaurant, telling you how I like the food there, subscribe to that channel, Beyond Plastic. It's in the description. Check it out. So there's all the plugs. And then here are the 2 items from a toy line that I didn't ever think that I would collect. So if you look right over this shoulder, down there, you'll see some NECA Dungeons and Dragons figures. I love the NECA Dungeons and Dragons line, basically built after the figures that we got back in the 80s from LJN. Dungeons and Dragons is a game that I never really actually played, but I was always intrigued by how the things looked. I would always see pictures of like the monsters and stuff, and I was always really intrigued because it was always weird ass shit. It was just some weird ass stuff, some monsters that just looked really weird, and I was intrigued. Never played the game, but because I was intrigued as a kid, I developed an interest in the line, collecting those, but also now collecting these. So Hasbro did a very, very short-lived line. I don't know if it's still going on. I don't know if the line ended, but I think they kind of did it to coincide with the movie that came out, which I did like. But I think they did this line to kind of coincide with that. And these 2 are monsters from Dungeons & Dragons made by Hasbro. The first one is a Displacer. And if you played Dungeons & Dragons, you'll obviously know what this is. It's a freaking weird-ass looking, is it a panther? It's like a cat with 6 legs or 6 legs, and these freaking tentacles coming out of its back with mouths, with like spiked teeth mouths on the tentacles. This thing is freaking insane looking. Why did I buy this? A, was on sale. B, to spruce up this shelf. I'm going to put them on this shelf. Yes, I know that that's a NECA shelf. It's on an entire detail for NECA figures. Those are all NECA in that detail. So me putting a Hasbro product in there doesn't really make sense, but it does make sense when you consider it's a Dungeons & Dragons monster going in a Dungeons & Dragons shelf. And you can see there's some extra room on that shelf, so I think it'll work. This next one, good frickin' lord, this thing is creepy as frick. I'm just going to show it to you. It's heavy as hell. All the reviews that I watched, they're like, wow, this thing's heavier than I thought. It's probably a solid frickin' chunk of plastic, and it is Xanathar. So there you go. Creepy ass, floating, one-eyed, big round head with a bunch of tentacles with eyes on it. He looks large. He looks very large. Again, he's heavy. He's got weight to him. So it'll be interesting to see how much real estate he takes up in this shelf. Hopefully they don't dominate this shelf, but I'm excited to get these 2 beasts in that shelf and see how it looks. I never thought that I would collect any of the Hasbro Dungeons & Dragons line, but I guess I am, again, to make this shelf look even better. So there you go, guys. That's the haul. That's the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please give a thumbs up if you liked the video. I appreciate that. Again, turn on notifications if you haven't. I've got a lot of content coming both on this channel and the other channel, so you don't want to miss that. But there you go, guys. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you just happened upon this video and you don't subscribe to this channel, go ahead and hit that button. You might see something you like down the road. But that's it for now. I appreciate it. Shout out to the Alamo Draft House. Freaking love that theater. My favorite movie theater. My favorite movie. I'm going to start probably doing movie reviews on the second channel too, so you might want to subscribe if you like movies. But there you go, guys. Adios for now. Have fun collecting, and I'll see you guys around the corner. All right, here's a little bonus post-credit scene for you maniacs that leave it rolling at the end and don't click off when I'm doing my spiel. Bam, look at that. Look at that. And it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. It made the shelf look even better. There's Xanathar in the back looking like an absolute freaking psychopath. Honestly, the Xanathar itself, I could probably do without the displacer. It looks awesome. But the Xanathar itself just really brings the whole shelf together. So there's the new Dungeons and Dragons shelf. Warduke's still in the middle there, but Xanathar in the back. Look at this guy. The eye moves. You can actually move the eye from side to side, up and down. It's really cool. You can open the mouth. It's got a little tongue in there, you can see. But I like the displacer. I like the big tentacle mouths on its back. But I really like the Xanathar. So there you go, guys. Just wanted to show you what it looked like on the shelf, and it really does enhance the shelf big time. So bonus content. I'll see you guys in the next one.